Chapter 14 Water. Water is used in most of our daily activities such as bathing, cooking, washing, drinking, etc. Water is also used for growing crops and in industries. Water is a vital body fluid in which regulates life process such as digestion of food, transportation of nutrients and excretions of body waste, etc. In fact, our body is 70% water as it makes up 83% of our blood, 70% of our brain and 90% of our lungs. It is also needed by plants for the germination of seeds and in the process of photosynthesis. So, life without water cannot be imagined. Have you ever thought about the quantity of water consumed in daily use? In this chapter, we shall discuss about the consumptions of water, its sources, and its conservation. Topics to be covered in this chapter are: how much water do we use? Where do we get water from? Water cycle. What happens if it rains heavily? What happens if it does not rain for a long period? How to conserve water and rainwater harvesting. How much water do we use? We need water for most of our daily needs. Let us estimate the quantity of water consumed by a family of 4 through the following activity. So here in the chart you can see the different activities like bathing, washing clothes, cooking, drinking, etc. and how much quantity of water they need. And the number of the family member is 4. So in one day at least 502 liters of water the 4 members of family can consume. Where do we get water from? In the previous section, various uses of water and its requirements have been discussed. From where do we get water? River, ponds, springs, wells or hand pumps are different sources of water. At our home, we get water from taps, which is also drawn from a river or a lake or a well. Thus, ponds, lakes, rivers and wells are the main sources of drinking water. These are called surface sources of water. But how do these sources get water? From the rain. Exactly. But how do we get rain? We also get water from sources like wells and springs. These are the underground sources of water. Water cycle. There are 4 main stages in the water cycle. They are evaporation, condensation, precipitation and collection. Let us look at each of these stages. Evaporation. This is when warmth form of sun causes water from ocean, lakes, streams, ice and soil to rise into the air and turns into water vapor, means gas. Water vapor droplets join together to make clouds. Condensation. This is when water vapor in the air cools down and turns back into liquid water. Next is precipitation. This is when water in the form of rain, snow, hail or silt falls from the clouds in the sky. Next is collection or transpiration. This is when Water that falls from the clouds as rain, snow, hail or silt collects in the oceans, rivers, lakes, streams. Most will infiltrate means soak into the ground and will collect as underground water. The water cycle is powered by the sun energy and by gravity. The sun kick-starts the whole cycle by heating all the earth's water and making it evaporate. Gravity makes the moisture fall back to earth. What happens if it rains heavily? Heavy rains may lead to rise in the level of water in rivers, lakes and ponds. The water may then spread over large area causing flood. The crops fields, forest, village and cities may get submerged by water. What happens if it does not rain for a long period? Droughts happen when there is not enough rain for a long period. You can see the picture also. How can we conserve water? Some suggestions to conserve water are given below. Use only the required quantity of water. Do not allow water to dip from defective taps. Trees and forests help rainfall. So to conserve water, we should plant more and more trees. In the picture you can see that why it is important to conserve water, because if we cannot conserve water, there is no life. Rainwater harvesting. The harvesting of rainwater simply involves the collection of water from surface on which rain falls and subsequently storing this water for later use. Normally, water is collected from the roofs of buildings and stored in rainwater tanks. So here with the help of a picture you can understand it properly that how rainwater are collected. So this is the end of my video and please like and subscribe our channel. Thank you.